Hey, what's going on, the YouTube? SEO 0320 and JBS. I'm back here again for another review for The Walking Dead, Season 9, Episode 2, The Bridge. I was felt bad for Aaron, man. I really did. Aaron's a good dude, but like, how he went out, it was like, I felt like it was unnecessary. It really was unnecessary. It didn't have to actually happen. There's going to have to be some kind of regulations and rules. It's got to be some kind of in-between. Like, Maggie is the extreme, Rick is at the bottom pole, and it's like, if that dude, first off, stepped at a senior officer, if it was a military situation, if somebody stepped at a military officer, they would not only be suspended, they'd be reprimanded, or possibly worse than that. So, it was like, for the fact that this guy started a fight, tried to start a fight with a little kid, and then hit a senior officer, there should have been ramifications for that. Rick should have come up with some kind of ramifications for it. The other side of that, on Maggie's side, like Maggie, she really did like take the more leadership approach to it. She listened to everybody's side. She weighed her options, and she made a critical decision without sacrificing what her perspective, her belief is. And I respect that, because she even went to the guy and she was like, you know, what brought you to this place? How did you even get here, kind of thing. Whereas the other side of that, if you parallel that with Rick, him sitting there talking to Negan, and it's like, either let him know what's going on or not. Don't antagonize. Like, there shouldn't even be any words. If you want to leave him alive, let him be alive. But if otherwise, you know, you're just going to be goaded to do something else entirely. So it's kind of just like, the way that Maggie approached it versus the way that Rick approached it is polar opposites. And there are going to be ramifications of what Rick is doing. And it might be even his life, which is crazy. Because he very much so can easily be goaded by Negan. And it's just a lot. Like, everybody looks at him in every single direction. But it might be that Maggie has to be the one to lead this, because everybody's pointing the finger at Rick, but they don't see the way she's approaching this. And it's kind of like, if she kind of becomes like a successor of all this, people might fall in line a little bit better, because they know not only is she willing to do what she needs to do, but she's more calculative and maybe smarter in the way that she actually leads. So I thought that was a really interesting thing about this episode. Jadis and your boy Father Gabriel cracked me up. I was like, y'all really getting fresh right now? It was sweet watching Carol and your boy Ezekiel. But it's just interesting, man. It's a lot of interesting things and dynamics that are going on. I did appreciate I appreciate this season more than any other season what they're doing with Daryl, because they're adding layers to Daryl that they never do. Like, they're really giving him depth. Like, he is slighted because he's realizing that Rick is not getting the picture. And at the same time, I think he might be conspiring, potentially, on the side with Maggie, because it's all going to go full center about what they were talking about the last season, last episode. I really do believe that. I don't know if it's the Whisperers that are actually going and taking people, but I really feel like it's the Hilltop. I really do feel like it might be people at Hilltop. But I don't know what's about to happen. I know it's going to blow up pretty bad. The fact that these saviors are supposedly just going missing leads me to believe either one, people are literally offing them, or two, they are banding together to try to create a coup. So, I enjoyed the episode. I thought it was pretty good. Slow moments towards the middle. Some moments that were just really unnecessary, but progressionally, I do like how the characters are evolving. I love the dialogue between Maggie and Michonne. They very much so, in my personal opinion, I think that Michonne could lead in Rick's stead, and Maggie could lead where she's at. And I think that it would all kind of shake out a little bit better. I guess we'll see. I didn't see Judith in this episode. But anyway, keep it locked. JVS, we ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna see my boy. Peace, guys.